Hello everyone, Namaste. I welcome you all in this Valentine themed Zentangle Art session. So I'm your host Nidhi Prakash and my husband, my co-host is helping me behind the scene. Hello Ajay.
Hey everyone.
So we are going to work on a 3.5 inch square Zentangle tile. You can draw a 3.5 inch square on any paper, in your journal, printer paper. And this is a 2-inch square tile, bijou tile, which we are going to use for our tangles, monotangles. Before we start the tile, we are going to follow our Zentangle method. And I'm going to use this black marker pen, Micron 01, one graphite pencil, any one tool for the blending, either the tortillon, the Q-tip, or the blending stump. Today I'm going to use this Jelly Roll golden pen. You can use red color pen, pink color pen, or any other color pen, or the golden or the silver pen. And if you don't have any other color, you can just use the black pen. That's fine. This is just a little touch we are going to give today in our tile. So our today's pattern or the tile name is Entangle Hearts. We are going to draw two hearts which are entangling together as it's a Valentine themed, So let's first start with our tangles which we are going to use today, right? Okay, let me focus on my one tile here. I'm going to use this Micron 01 pen, and my first tangle is it okay? Onomato. It's, we have already learned tipple and we have learned this tangle in the tipple. It's like a lot of orbs in one line, but this is a kind of a variation of it and it has a separate name. And this is again Zentangle original tangle. It goes like this. We can call it a, banner tangle or the border tangle or the ribbon tangle. So first we drew two set of parallel lines going in the same direction.
How big is the square?
So this is just a 2-inch square tile. These all bijou tiles are the 2-inch square tile in which we are working. You can draw a small square on your paper, and then if you don't have these kind of tile, that's absolutely fine. Like you can draw these kind of square on your paper and to draw your all the small tangles, and here you can draw your big tangle. You can frame this kind of thing, something in your journal.
Can you remove the red sheet? It's giving a lot of glow today.
Is it?
Just keep the blue one now.
Okay, so just give me a moment, guys.
Bear with us guys for a moment.
You want me to do like this? Okay. Is it better now? My co-host is little worried about some glare coming today. I don't know what's that. Maybe this is the Valentine thing in the air, so everything is glowing, right? So now in this inner banner, inner parallel lines, we are going to draw big circles which are touching top and the bottom as well as the sides. So we'll draw these big orbs in a row. And then we are going to draw small orbs on the top tiny banner. And in the bottom tiny banner. After that, we are going to draw few. We can use the same pen and make here these tiny orbs, filled tiny orbs. Like this. It's a beautiful pattern. And then we are going to give shade at just one side in our these orbs. You can use any blending device and just blend that. So this is our first tangle which we are going to use today in our entangled heart style. The second tangle which we are going to use is, I really like this tangle, and the name of this tangle is AHH. It's kind of, you know, when you see a lot of fireworks in the sky and you want to draw that. So it's really very simple and a filler tangle. So draw this kind of 4 lines, leave some space in center, tiny blinks at the end, then draw in other direction. You can stop at this point, or you may draw few more these fillers. So based on the space, you can use this tangle. You can make little big ones, you can make tiny ones. So first draw in the all 4 diagonals, and then you can draw in between them. If you have more space, you can draw more of them. If you want to draw very tiny, you can just draw this much and you are good. So this is a beautiful, this is again Zentangle original tangle. If you want, you can leave it like that. If you want, you can give little bit of shading in the center. It's your choice how you want to keep it. Isn't it beautiful tangle? We are going to use this, and we are going to use our golden pan for this tangle. Now the next tangle is Nades. So we pronounce it Nades, but the spelling is K-N-A-S-E. This is again Zentangle original tangle, and this tangle is again kind of the Onomato. It's a border tangle or the ribbon tangle. Like, let me draw this wide to thin, like suppose it can be straight, it can go around the border, it can go like parallel lines or the wavy lines together. And then we are going to draw zigzag line top to bottom. Take your time, draw slow. After that, in the top tangle, I'm drawing these aura lines. And we are going to fill these top triangles, the inner triangles which we drew. So I'm just changing my pen from 01 to 08 so that I can fill them quickly, because these are the big areas. So I don't want to use my thinner tip pen for that. That will take a lot of time. So we should always change our pen to thick tip pen if we have to fill the bigger area. But if you just have one pen, then it's absolutely fine. You can use the same pen. That is just optional. And to speed up the process. Okay, so this is just one step, and then we are going to do the same aura line in the bottom part of this zigzag line. And we are going to fill these bottom part with this wavy line, wavy vertical line. I'm starting from the center so that I know that my lines are straight vertical, they are not slanted, because sometimes when we start from the corner, our lines goes either leaning towards left or the right hand side. So to save that thing, the best way is to start from the center. That is my way of doing it, so that it helps us not to mess up our lines direction. Lines are wavy, lines are not very straight, and they are in the vertical position and parallel, they are not touching each other. Okay, so here we draw, suppose this is our center. Take your time, draw slow. That's it. So we are done with 3 tangles so far, and after that we are just left with one more tangle, but that tangle has 3 variations and we are going to use 2 of them, but we are going to learn all 3 of them after this. So I'm waiting for all of you. I hope you all are catch up till here. Let me know in the chat, are you guys all done with these 3 tangles, Onomato, and Nades, so that we can start with our 4th tangle and the variations of that. So whoever is drawing along with me, please write down 1 in the chat, and whoever is just enjoying the video, please write down 2 in the chat. So time to write down 1 or 2. Thank you, Barbara, Roberta, all in one. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Sujit, Roberta, Aditi. Thank you, Jannat, Roxana. Awesome. So now let's start our 4th tangle. And the name of the 4th tangle is Diva Dance. You must have used this tangle. I love this tangle very much. I have used it so many times. This Diva Dance tangle has 3 variations. We are going to use 2 of them. So the first is the rock and roll. and this is again Zentangle original tangle. So to draw the rose flower, this is a beautiful tangle. So how it goes, start from the center and it goes wavy line, spiralish, and we give little thick at some point. And we keep on making our these spiral. It's up to you how big you want to make. And you keep giving these little depths wherever you want. Generally, don't go like if you have given depth here, so don't go over it. So try to avoid just top and bottom, and wherever you see it's not in the bottom line like here, so you can give depth at this line. That's how it will look it will look, you know, very close to the rose flower and prettier. You can stop at any time, you can expand them, so it depends on the design of your tile, how you want to go about it, how big you want to draw. And keep maintaining the circularish kind of shape. It goes like that. So this is kind of, you know, one flower or one rock and roll. We can make one more quickly. Suppose it starts from here and now if it is hiding or coming beneath to the first one, so we'll just stop here and then start from the other side. So as if this flower is on the top and this flower is in the background or in the little back from the first one. So that's how you can draw the rock and roll. Diva Dance, isn't it pretty and beautiful? So again we are going to learn this Diva Dance again, but this time it's waltz. And as I told you, this Diva Dance has 3 variations. So we did first rock and roll, now it's waltz. Waltz is just a straight line. So suppose it's going in the kind of wave. The concept is same, but this time instead of going into the round and round or in the spiralish shape, it goes straightish and fill the area accordingly, whatever is area is required. And we are going to use this waltz also today. in our the session. So when you are making this top and bottom, so you can give little shadow here to as if this one is in the front, and then you can blend it and it will create a little bit more illusion to your these roses like that, and little bit shadow around it is your choice if you want to create it like that. Awesome. So now, because we have learned these two variations of the Diva dance, so that's why we are doing the third one also. Third one is again the name is same, only there are three variations, so that this third one is Foxtrot, and I like this one, although in this style we are not going to use it, but just to know. So suppose this is our area, so we divide it into 4 different triangular sections. Oops, now you can see, and then in each section you fill it like the same way. You give depth at some places and you try to maintain the shape of this V style. These are beautiful dance styles, right? I love the name, how they kept it. So Zentangle original tangles are the tangles which have been introduced from the Zentangle headquarters, not by any other CZTs like me. If you have joined me in my past Valentine themed Zentangle session, so in the hanging heart Zentangle session we used one tangle which have been like a step. I gave the step out to that tangle. That was my first tangle, and heart to heart up and down. So I can't call that tangle the Zentangle original tangle because that has not been introduced through the Zentangle headquarter. That has been introduced by me or any other CZT. So the tangles which we learned today all are the Zentangle original tangles which have been introduced through the Zentangle headquarters, either through the Martha, Rick Roberts, or the Maria, or their other daughter. So this is Foxtrot, guys. And after this, it's the time to start our tile. And today's tile name is Entangled Hearts. So these are the tangles. So we are going to use, we are not going to use this Foxtrot, but we are going to use all these 5s. I just did it because we did 2 different kinds of Diva dance. So these are the 3 variations of the Diva dance, and we are going to use Onomato, Nades, and Tangle. Let me know if you guys are done with all these tangles, and now it's time to start our Zentangle tile. Thank you, Sarita. Okay. So, as you see in our past Zentangle, like this was the hanging hearts tangle, and this is the heart to heart. This is the heart to heart up and down tangle, which I gave the step outs, and this was the happy heart tangle, my first Valentine based Zentangle theme. This we are going to do tomorrow in the same time. And this we did in my last one, the wavy hearts, the hanging hearts, and these are the all different tangles which we have learned so far in my past all sessions. And I'm working on these all kind of the grid tangles. So you are going to see the videos on these grid tangles soon, and you can make your own collection of all that and you can use them in your other tiles. So now I'm working on a 3.5 inch square tile. So before I start, I just want to do a quick chopping in my all these tiles, my initials and P. I hope you all must have designed your chops by now. If not, then design whatever way you want to write your initials in the front of your tile. We call it chop. Design it and share it with me how you have come up with. I tried various styles and then I came up with this one. I know, try various style and whatever you feel like you can start with that. And in the back of the tile, it's your choice. You can write down name and whatever hashtag you want to give you to your tile. Let's start. So for this, we'll start with the pencil first, guys. So take your graphite pencil, keep your tile slanted like in the diagonal way. It should look like kind of the diamond or the rhombus or the kite shape in front of you instead of the square, like the diagonally like this. So we are going to draw two hearts and then we are going to fix them like which is going up and down, kind of entangling together. So this is our string. So before you start, if you want to take 2-second break and if you want to close your eyes and if you want to thank everyone, start with the gratitude and appreciation. That is our first step in the Zentangle basic method. So take few moments, feel good about it, and then let's start our tile. I want to say thank you to all of you to join me today. And then this is our string. So I'm just drawing the heart here. It seems like I drew pretty big, so no problem. I'll fix it and or I'll see. Draw slow, take your time, enjoy the process and draw light. So if you need to erase and fix it, you can do it easily, no problem. And after that, we are going to draw our second heart, which is kind of, start from here center. And right now, let's draw the complete. And then we will erase the remaining part. Okay, and then we are going to draw keep rotating your tile so that you get good angle to draw the heart. So that's all. I'm erasing the extra lines here so that it becomes easy. Now I'm erasing some of the lines to make them under and over. So here it's coming over and here it will go under, so we'll erase this line. After that, please look carefully over this line. I'm drawing little dark just because of the video so that you guys can see it clearly. This line will go here and this line. I'm drawing little dark so that you guys can see in the video, but don't draw very dark, okay? I'm doing it dark because I know it's difficult to see in the video otherwise. Okay, so now take care of over and under here. So this line is coming over. Look carefully which part to erase. Okay, so this is done, this is done. Now this part is left here. So here it's coming up. So if one side it's coming up, so then it should go down and then up. That's how it goes. So if you are using like consecutive 2 points, it should not go up and down. Just take care of that thing and then you are good. So here this line is coming up, so here it should go down. So let's erase this line so that it goes down here, and it should go up here, so we will erase that line, so it should go up here. Now we'll trace everything with the pen, but I'll give you guys 30 seconds to catch up this one. So that's how they are entangling together. Look carefully and fix wherever you think your line is not coming along very neat. You can just fix that area, that part very well. Yes, now I'm happy with these two entangling hearts. How about you guys? You can't understand? Draw 2 hearts and then extend this center line all the way to this. So first draw that. Don't worry about the under and over. Just draw 2 parallel hearts, one over the other, and then in the bottom one, draw their lines extending towards the outside. So once you are done with that, then take care of which part to bring up and which part to go down. So like here, I want this bottom heart to bring up. So I erase the top heart's line because we don't want to see that. So that's how we make it up and down. Okay, so now it's the time to draw the lines. So I'm using my pen. When I see that it's looking good to me and they are like perfectly going over and under, so I'm just tracing these hearts. Keep rotating your tile. Draw slow, take your time. So this is first heart. So I'm just drawing little wider. So drawing little outside of it. I drew this wrong or right? Okay. So here, okay, so these lines will go complete here. So that's why we draw them with the pencil first. Otherwise it will be difficult to decide with the pen and you can't fix it if you mess up. Here you go. Now I hope it's very clear to you guys because I have done it with the pen now. I'm waiting for 30 seconds for everybody to catch up.
Can people respond by tapping one?
So if you guys are done till here, please write down in the chat and then we'll start together with our tangles after this. So this is basically kind of we draw our string of this tile, the entangled hearts, and now we'll decorate it with lots of beautiful tangles which we have learned earlier, like the Diva Dance, Onamoto, Nades. Thank you, Louise Halifax, and let's wait for a few more replies and then we'll start. So now our next step, if you want you can skip this step, if you want you can follow me. I'm going to aura these hearts from both sides very closely like this. If you find it very tough, you can skip this step, okay guys? And if you are doing it, then take your time and do it slowly. And the same thing we are going to do here under, and we are going to draw our tangle in between these inner aura lines. But if you want to skip this step, you can easily skip this step. If you want, you can use red color pen or any other color pen for these inner tangles. So you see, I did this aura line in my top heart, and now I'm going to do the same thing in this bottom heart. Oh, yeah, I thought I did on the bottom one, but I didn't. These over and under sometimes gives you, like, you know, that, oh, you did mistake, you messed up. That feeling. Keep rotating your tiles. Take your time. Draw slow. So I'm drawing on the both sides of the heart, top and the bottom together. Here you go. Yay! We are done with the auraing our both hearts and tangled hearts. Thank you, Shruti. Thank you everyone for your reply, guys. And now it's the time for this Onomato tangle, which we are going to do in our top heart. So I drew these lines, so I'm going to start from here center and start making these tiny orbs which are touching to the top and the bottom line. If you have not drawn these inner line, it's absolutely fine. You can draw all the way from the top to bottom. So we are doing actually the variation of this onomato. We are not going to draw this top and the bottom border, which we did in this one. We are just going to draw the line of these big orbs, as well as we will draw these tiny dark tiny orbs around it. So it will go like this, it will go like this. Let me rotate it like this. So we are doing this tangle right now. Take your time, draw the orbs which are touching top and bottom. keep making these beautiful tiny circle shape, and we call them orbs. These tiny circular shapes are called orbs in Zentangle. After that, we are going to draw these beautiful blings around these tiny orbs, and the shading we will do at very last. Shading we'll do together at very last once we draw all our tangles in the tile. When we lay down all the tangles, then we'll start our shading. And you know, shading is the most important part that brings all tangles together and gives kind of the life to our all tangles. Otherwise they look kind of incomplete to me. So today in this tile we are using all Zentangle original tangles, and these kind of tangles which we are doing right now, they are kind of the banner style tangles or the ribbon style tangles or the border style tangles. Like we use these tangles basically either in the borders or in the banners or in the ribbons, like that. And now we are going to give lots of shading in that at the very last, and it will look very pretty. Now we'll work in this bottom heart. Oops, you see, I forgot to give this aura line in this section. Let me complete this aura line. This happens a lot with me, that I leave one section and when I start working on the other tangle, then I see that part. Okay, now I think I'm good. So in this bottom heart tangle, we are going to use the tangle which we use, this one, Nades. This is again one more banner tangle or the border tangle. So we are going to start from here corner and first lay down the zigzag line in the inside aura line. If you have not drawn the aura line, you can work all the way to the corner of the hearts. That's absolutely fine. Keep rotating the tile based on the heart shape so that you get perfect angle. Let me shift it this direction. Take your time. So here I'm going to draw this straight line, and just to give it kind of little drama to this bottom of the heart angle. It's a continuous beautiful border tangle. Take your time, draw slow, okay guys? Don't hurry in this. That is the fun with the pattern drawing, that we keep on repeating the same thing, but still we are kind of focused and aware whatever we are doing. And now I'm going to start from this side again. We are going to fill one side of the triangle. So first we are going to draw these aura line here, and we are going to fill these triangles. So I'm going to aura them with the same. I'm changing the pen right now. This is 01 and I'm using a little thicker pen now to fill the aura line so it would be quicker. You see, But if you don't have the thicker pen, it's absolutely fine. You can use the same pen. Is the focus right, Ajay?
So we are experiencing network issues.
Oh, is it?
People know that we are buffering in and out.
Oh.
So they are still able to view, but there will be breaks in between. Hopefully it gets resolved. It's probably internet connection right now.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, guys, because of that internet issue. And it is kind of repetitive all the way over. So it's very same thing. So if you can't catch up, you can skip some part and you can finish it later. So that will not stop you to draw the other tangles. Take your time, draw slowly. We are working in this Nades tangle now. After making this tile, if you want, you can convert it into a beautiful greeting card. You can stick it. If you want, you can use color pen, red, pink, or whatever color you want in this. We are going to draw a lot of rose flowers in this. After that, you can use your color pens for those flowers. You can stick it on any, construction sheet or anything to convert it into a greeting card or a banner or any decoration piece, whatever way you want to use it. These kind of repeating patterns are very good for art therapy. They give you meditative effect when you keep repeating the same pattern, but still you are fully focused and aware what to draw, where to draw, not to go out of the line. But still you are not bothered about any other thing but to keep repeating the same thing. And when you do that, you feel like you have been, focused so much that you forget about any other thing, and then you enjoy this process. And once you start enjoying the process, you get that meditative effect. That's what happens with me every single time. It's my own personal experience which I'm telling you guys. So if you want to share your experience, share it with me. You can share your experience with me on my Facebook page. You can share it with me on my Discord in the submit feedback channel. And once you are done making your tile, don't forget to share your tile with me at my Facebook and at my Discord. Or if you are sharing it any other social media place like Instagram and all, then don't forget to tag me so that I can see your work. Yeah, so, and I would really love to see when you guys put your own elements into this. You can add other tangles which you have learned in other classes. And even, we are done with just the half of it. Still, it's looking so pretty. Now we are going to draw these wavy vertical lines. So I'm changing my pen to the thinner pen. Again, the same Micron 01 which I'm using from the beginning. So here I'm starting with this wavy line. So we have less space, so no worries. Whatever space we have, we will just fill that space. Somewhere if we have more space, we'll draw more line. Less space, less line. It's not that everywhere we are supposed to draw the same lines. It's not about the same number of lines, it's about the filling of that space. And you know, I did little variation in this naze which we did here. We drew this inner aura line and then we made these wavy lines. Here I didn't draw these aura lines because it's already very tiny space, so I decided not to draw that aura line in this one. But in the original tangle, it is like when you draw the big space, you can draw these inner aura lines and then make these wavy lines. So you can make the tangle on your own based on the design. It's not like it's the rule, it's compulsory you have to draw like that. No, it's just for fun. It's your choice how you want to make it. Make the tangle on your own. Give your own element to it. Use it the way you like it. It is your own tile. So these tangles are for your inspirations. You can add your own variations to it. And now it's the time to start working in this part. And after this, we'll draw Diva Dance, Rock and Roll, and Waltz. And when we'll give shading to these beautiful hearts, they will look very, very pretty. Shading gives dimension to your tangles. Keep making these wavy lines and keep filling these beautiful triangle space. This is a beautiful tangle and the name of this tangle is Nades. And the spelling is Knase. Here you go. We are done with these two beautiful entangling hearts. Thank you, Sujit. And now it's the time to draw our rock and roll, this Diva Dance, and we'll start from the center of this top of the heart. So I'm just kind of keeping it upside down because I'm going to work in this area, so I don't really want to keep my hand over my work. So to keep it easy, I'm drawing it upside down here. So we'll start from near here points and these wavy lines and these depths at some places, and keep adding these beautiful dimensions to these wavy spirals wherever you feel like. Trying to avoid absolutely giving depths one over the other, that's it. And try to maintain the shape circular. If you keep changing these depths, then you will stay in the circle. if you draw one over the other, then it might, you know, ruin the shape. Take your time, draw slow. In the beginning, this tangle takes little time, but once you get the, you know, idea very well, so then it's easier and quicker.
Yeah, can you zoom in on the flower?
Yes. Is it better now? We are working on this tangle here, Diva Dance. We are going to make tiny, beautiful rose flowers. This is a Valentine themed Zentangle art, so how it would be possible to complete it without the rose flowers, right? And basically they all are the abstract drawing. We, like, you know, as a human being, we love to associate our tangles with any object or anything which we know already that gives us happiness, kind of. That's our style of living, that we associate things together. So that's why I'm calling it like kind of a rose flowers, but basically they all are the abstract drawing and the non-representational art. And the repeated pattern. Beautiful tool for the art therapy. And this will be my final line for this top one flower. Now we are going to draw a few more flowers, and we are going to fill this area. Suppose I'm going to draw one flower here. Keep giving these. And when we add these kind of things, so there is one term that's called, you know, drama tangles. So they are a kind of the drama tangles, and you can add these dramas as much as you want, what is required based on your tile style design. So it brings a smile to me whenever I hear this term. It's the drama tangle. Like, you know, the small kids when they keep creating dramas here and there. It reminds me that. Now I'm creating one more here, tiny. You can extend them, make them as big as small as you want based on the space you are having. I have made kind of, you know, 4 times bigger than this in my one design in the bouquet. If you see on my YouTube channel, that was really very pretty. We made that these beautiful flowers in that. And if you see, there is one video I uploaded in my YouTube channel, and the name of that video is Valentine Art Ideas. So there are 30 Valentine art ideas. You can see the design in this one. So they all art ideas are in the different art style. Most of them are the Zentangle tiles, then Zentangle inspired art, some very easy, just the line art, some are little difficult and with the color pencil, rose flower and all, they are little tough, and some are dot painting, dot arts, those are with the acrylic colors. So based on your mood or the skill level, you can choose those arts whatever you feel like. Keep making these parallel wavy lines and fill the area until you are happy with your tile, with the shape you are getting and the design. There is no hard and fast rule that if I'm making this big, so you are supposed to make this big only. You can decide based on your tile, okay guys? So this is just an idea to draw like that. And tomorrow again we are going to draw one very easy and beautiful heart tangle. And if you want, two of you in your company, you can draw together. You can draw on your own. You can make greeting card or just the tile or just the collection in your notebook or your journal. We are again going to learn few tangles tomorrow, new tangles, and we are going to make beautiful Valentine themed tile tomorrow. One more, that will be the last tile because tomorrow is Valentine, right? Now we'll continue the same thing in our both sides all the way here. So first we are going to work in these two sides. These two sides where we have the big space. So I just want one big flower here. Battery is running out. I hope everybody is enjoying drawing along with me. And I want to say thank you to all of you, whoever join me and draw along with me, and especially the one who share your work with me at my Facebook as well as in my Discord. That makes me happy and brings smile to my face when I see your work and encourages me to make more and more videos and live sessions like that. So if you have not subscribed my channel yet, please leave the channel, go out and click on the subscribe button and the thumbs up button, and then come back to the live chat again. And one more thing, in the chat section, there are two options, live chat and talk chat. If you want to see all the chats, click on that button and select live chat. If you are on the top chat, then YouTube just show you few chats, not all the chat, just a few of the few participants chat. So that is like kind of filtered out chat. So it's your choice how you want to choose the chat option. If you want to see the filtered out shade, that's absolutely fine. If you want to see the big one, you can choose that option. Keep making the aura lines. That's it. And now in this area, I'm going to draw, tiny ones. So that's why I made this one first, because in this part I really want the big sizes, and then I'm going to fill the rest of it based on the space as the filler tangle. And once we are done with this Diva Dance, then we are going to do the waltz. After this rock and roll, after the rock and roll dance, there will be the waltz dance. I just want to make one other. Like that. And here also I just want one more. Keep filling the area, keep making beautiful rose flower style this tangle, and the name of the tangle is Diva Dance Rock and Roll. We are drawing right now. We have already drawn the Nades tangle and the Onomato tangle, and whatever tangle we are drawing today, all are the Zentangle original tangle. We are working on a 3.5 inch square tile. You can buy the Zentangle original tile from the Zentangle shop. Their website is zentangle.com, where you can see their shop. You can buy these tiles through Amazon also. They are available at Amazon also. Or you can buy any other tile, if not the Zentangle original. There are a lot of other 3.5 inch square option available. You can just draw a square on your paper, or you can make your own tile. Either way is fine, guys. There is no hard and fast rule that you have to use this, you have to use that. No, you can use whatever supplies you have. I'm just giving you option, and whatever suits you best, you can choose accordingly. The important thing is that you should feel good and you should enjoy the process while drawing. And in this one also, let me make a little bit more. Let's not leave it empty, bordered flower like that. Okay. That's it. So now I'm coming to the other side, and we are going to draw a big flower at this part here. So I'm repeating the same thing again and again. If you miss in the beginning, you can see the steps now, no problem. It is absolutely fine if you draw 1 or 2 rounds without giving the depth, and then in the third line you give the depth, and then again you draw 2 or 3 lines without giving the depth. That is also absolutely fine. That looks pretty too. I have done that so many times. or you can give in every other line. Try to maintain the circular shape, that is important in this rock and roll. So generally we made 3 big flowers in this one on the top and 2 at the sides, and then we filled rest of the area based on the space, either big or small. That's kind of the filler we have used in this particular design. I have set it up like that. I hope you like the design, this entangled heart. It's not really necessary to draw in the 3.5 inches square only. If you draw in the 3.5 inches square, then it's a Zentangle tile. But if you are working in a bigger tile, maybe in a 6 inches square or one, so then it will be a Zentangle inspired art. That is absolutely fine. If you want to make it in a bigger area, you can definitely convert this design into the bigger area. I'm going to show you after drawing this, like I use these kind of entangle heart in one of either the Mother's Day or the Father's Day design in one of my cards, and I put that tile in the card. I drew that in a 6 inches square. That is the Zentangle inspired art. Let me complete it and then I'll show you that one. Going to draw a very tiny one, here. Just want to fill that area. I don't want to leave this area empty. So I drew these beautiful tiny spirals and just give them little tiny depths. And now this part. I love this tangle. It looks so pretty. It brings smile. As if we are getting beautiful roses. Like the way flower brings smile and happiness. Keep making these beautiful aura lines. And later on, if you want to make, like if you see that one of any of the area where you can see white spot is showing up, like here, you can go and you can fill them, fix them, no problem. And here I just want to draw one more tiny one, and that's it. Like you see here, I just drew this tiny spiral and then I can just give depth to some of the part. That is also one quicker way of doing it. But when you are doing Zentangle or the pattern drawing, what's the hurry, right? Enjoy the process. Have fun. What do you think? Shall I draw more or shall I stop drawing this Diva Dance? I think I'm good now. It's looking good to me. And now in this bottom area, we are going to do this waltz, Diva Dance waltz. We just did this one, the rock and roll. So in this one, we are going to fill lots of, wavy lines. And then we will give depth to them. Like this. Randomly. You can add as many lines in between. So this will be the waltz which we are going to do in this bottom part. Of this entangled heart. So this waltz is really beautiful if you want to give like, border kind of thing like that, or maybe like something is coming out as a flare from one thing. So then also it looks beautiful as a ribbon. So we have used two varieties of Diva Dance in this one. The third one is the Foxtrot, which we are not using in this one. Maybe any other time. So make your collection of all the tangles in your journal, book, paper, diary, whatever way you want to keep it. Keep them name, and if they are Zentangle original, I would suggest you to write this Zentangle original. If they are by any other Zentangle teacher, then write down their name so that you know whoever gave the name and the step outs for that tangle. And so that whenever you use them and you are submitting your tile to any social media, it is highly recommended and advised to give credit to that person whose tangle you are using. That's the best practice, and that way you can support to the person whoever is giving step outs or making tangles. That's how you can support each other and the community. That way, whenever you make your tangle and if anyone else use it, you will get credit too, right? That is how it is supposed to be. So I would love to hear from you guys about the feedback of this particular tile, about the design or the tangles, or if you want to give any other suggestions or your feelings, if you want to share how you feel about drawing these kind of tangle tiles. After this we are left with one more tangle and then the shading. You can suggest your feedback, or if you want to share your feeling, share your work, please join my Discord, share there, and share at my Facebook or Instagram or Pinterest, wherever you want to share. Tag along with me so that if you tag me that I can see your work. Joining my Discord is absolutely free. It's a beautiful art community. Download the app and then there you will see lots of channels, schedules of my upcoming sessions, and you can share your other artworks also if you are doing anything at home to other people. You can inspire others and you can get inspirations from others' artwork too. And whatever supplies I'm using, you can see all the supplies with their Amazon links there. So here is this beautiful Diva Dance, Rock and Roll and Waltz and Onomato and Nades. And now it's the time to draw this beautiful tiny filler tangle. And I'm going to use this tangle with this golden transparentish pen. It's not very, opaque kind of golden pen. So I'm just, first drawing on the back of it. If you see, it's very, very, transparentish. It's just very subtle. I'm not sure if it is visible on the screen or not. Is it visible, Ajay?
A little bit, not too much, but
Not too much. So it's a very subtle kind of, this it's very subtle touch to your work. You can use the same black pen, maybe the red pen, maybe the pink or the color pencil for this tangle. It's your choice how you want to go about it. I just want to add this little subtle bling to these hearts. If you want, you can just fill them with the whole gold, light gold color. That is also absolutely fine. So I actually used this tangle with this golden transparent pen. This is the Jelly Roll Sakura, same brand. It's the same brand of this Micron Pigma and that white Jelly Roll pen sometimes I use. They all are the same brand. They all are Japanese Sakura brand pen. So if we want, we can use this our golden pen in some of our these beautiful, big flower to give little touch, very light touch at some places. So they are pretty much visible to me personally, but I'm not sure how much they are visible on the video. And they are really beautiful and very, very subtle. Not very gaudy one, but it's your choice if you want to go about that. And a tiny touch in the base here. So is the just subtle golden touch. I'm drawing just wavy lines, so they are coming over black and the white, like that. I would love to, like, if you guys can see it the way I'm seeing it here, but when you see it closely, I think if I show it closely, it's visible. You can see some tiny bling, I'm not sure. Okay, now it's the time for the shading, guys, and that's the important part of our work, and that will give dimension to all these. First, let's start. Oh, sorry. So first, let's start with these, Onomato orbs. So I'm just giving little these tiny touch using the side of the pencil. Try to avoid using the tip as much as you can until you have to. That helps shading easily. And just use touch of these tiny, you can use Q-tip, you can use blending stump, you can use tortillon, whatever blending device you have. If you don't have anything, you can use tissue paper, just fold it and use the corner of it, and you can use tiny cotton ball. Whatever blending device you have, you can use it. A lot of people use their finger to blend it. I would suggest not to use your finger. Avoid using the finger for the blending the graphite, because in that way you might smudge it everywhere, other places too. So now in this one, I'm laying down graphite on the very corner at both places, top and bottom. Everywhere, as well as wherever you see under and over. So give it to the underside so that it will give more dimension to this under and over technique. Like here it is under, so give it this part under. So lay down graphite in the very corner of the heart and take care that you don't leave any part. That's what I do a lot. So stay focused, be slow. Don't leave any part, and here you go. Now I'm just doing it very lightly. I'm blending it very lightly, not way too much. I'm staying at the very corner. Keep rotating your tiles. After this, we'll give shading to these beautiful Diva Dance rock and roll rose flowers. So wherever they are over and under, so I just did that, and I'm just checking if I miss any place to blend. That's it. So now we are done blending with the Onomoto and these Nades, and now it's the time to work in these rose flowers. So I'm just turning it around again so that I can work in this area. So first I'm laying down, so like this one was on the very front, on the top foremost flower, so I'm laying down graphite surrounded by it to give it the layering effect here also. So wherever you see you want to bring that flower on the top, so just lay down the graphite surrounded by that. And I really want to put down little bit of, you know, line here so that fill it. Okay. And the best part is lay down graphite surrounded by this whole heart boundary line, not inside, just the outside, all the way till here. Now let's shade. So if you see in this our 8 basic tangle, after the string we drew the tangle and now we are shading. This is the 6th important step of this our Zentangle basic method, which we are doing right now. This is a very important step and it gives dimension to our tangles. You can use any graphite pencil. If you want to make it very dark, you can use, you know, Prismacolor's ebony pencil. If you want to keep it subtle, you can use your school pencil. Lighter pencil, you can use 2B, 3B pencil based on the value you want to give to your tangle. And now it's the time to give shading to this bottom part here where we did the Diva Dance Waltz, just on the base. And now it's the time for blending with the tiny circular motion. Like this. So if you want, you can use color pencils to decorate it more and to give it, you know, more charm. So I hope you can see that 3D-ish effect, little like some flower are coming up, popping up, and some are going down, and 3D-ish roundish effect in these Nades tangle. So that's all. And after that, the 7th step is initial and sign. So on the back, I'm signing it. Today is 13th February 2021 and I did it on YouTube Live. And what is the name of this style? The name of this style is Entangled Hearts. You can write down all the tangle names which we have used in this one. You can write down hash and the tangle name. You can write down hash and the Nidhi Prakash, or YouTube Live, or the date, whatever you want. And in the front we will write down our chop, as you know, and I'm writing down my chop here in this side. Chop is your initials in your own style, whatever way you want. You can put them in a circle, in the heart, whatever way. Try to find out one chop so that you can write the same chop in all of your tiles. Practice it, design lot of designs and share it with me with your name and the chop. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you for joining me. These all are the tangles which we did today in our this style. These 5 tangles. So far, I hope you enjoyed it. That's all. So don't forget to share it with me, and I would love to see your work. Oops. Here you go. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Thank you. Oh, Krisinta, the same happens with me, you know, when I keep working on my tiles, so I forget everything and I just enjoy the process. That's what I want all of you to feel the same, to enjoy the process, have fun, feel good about it. And if I can bring a smile on your face, then that's the success of my this live session. So see you guys tomorrow with this other Zentangle art session based on the Valentine theme. Bye.